coffee tin. Edges curl like the years we've been. Your jacket's still on the kitchen chair. Threads of you in the quiet air. We used to talk till the sky turned gray, laughing hard at the dumbest things. Every scar we were proud to show. You and I, we were all we'd know. Burning in blue. I still drive by your parents' place, see our ghosts in the driveway space. Hands on wheels, but my mind rewinds. Every state that we left behind. Maybe we were too young to name it. Maybe we were too scared to choose. Now the past plays on a rotation. Different lives, but the same old tune. If I see you again, would it feel brand new, or just burning in blue? Burning in blue, like a flame in the dark that never really faded. I'm still turning to you. Every road that I take feels a little outdated. It's the color of hurt, it's the color of home I keep running back to. I'm lost in the hue of us. Burning in blue. Left your jacket on my chair. Still smells like rain and cheap perfume. Old Polaroids in a dusty drawer fade like a summer afternoon. I drive past houses we once knew, same cracked sidewalks, different shoes. Your name still echoes in these rooms, soft as a distant closing door. feet. Nervous laughter, tangled sheets. We built our future out of plans written on napkins, held in our hands. Then all the small things came undone. A word too sharp, a missed call spun. I watched you packing in the dark, shadows shaking on the I still keep your letters in a box under my bed. Some nights I pull them out and read what we never said. If I saw you now, would we smile? Would we cry? Would we bless what we became? Oh, wish we'd never jacket still hangs on the back of that chair. Faded leather, frayed at the seams, photograph curling in a dusty old frame. Your laughing like you never had to leave. I still drive down that dead end road, windows down, radio low. Every turn feels like a ghost of who we used to be. Electric heartache running through these wires in my chest. Every memory hits me like a lightning in my breath. We were young, we were wild, we were sure it wouldn't break. Now I'm living with the echo of this electric heartache. Coffee getting cold on the counter again. Morning stretch a little too long. Your name almost slips when I talk to my friends. Then I bury it deep in a song. I still taste that first July rain, bare feet, back roads, tangled names. How do moments fade to gray when they still burn in me? Electric heartache running through these wires in my chest. Every memory hits me like a lightning in my breath. We were young, we were wild, we were sure it wouldn't break. If I could call you up tonight, would you answer? Would it feel right? Or would we both pretend we're fine? Well, every word cuts like a live wire You were tracing hearts on the fogged up window glass. July air was thick with the things we couldn't ask. Your jacket on my shoulder, your name on my tongue. That old car radio playing songs we were too young to understand. is where I go to feel you again. Getting cold between my hands. Your keys on the counter, like a map of different plans. We tried to talk in circles till the words just wore us thin. Your eyes met the doorway before they'd even met my skin. Oh, I still drive that same back road, windows down, same faded sky. Hear your laugh in empty seats, feel your hand in passing light. If I could hold that moment right before we came undone, I'd let us break again and again, just to get back to that one. You left your sweater on my chair, faded wool, a little torn at the cuff. Still smells like that old July, when we were young enough to call it love. Your Polaroids in a shoebox, corners bent from being passed around. I trace your face with my thumb every time the house gets too loud. Stay, even if it hurts, even if the truth comes crashing first. Hold me through the worst of what we were. If this is all we get on this old earth, stay, stay, even if it hurts. We learned our names in the dark, talking till the sun soaked through the blind. Coffee cups on the nightstand, half as full as all those plans we outside for a minute. Pretend your shadow hasn't left me yet. If we break, then let it be breaking slow. Let the cracks show every place we tried to grow. I would rather feel the ache than live a life that never knew your name. So lay your head on my shoulder while the old songs play and the night gets older. If tomorrow pulls you from my world tonight, just be my girl. Stay, even if it hurts. We were young in that small town, backseat dreams in your old red car, windows down on a dead-end road. Thought the world was where we are. Polaroids in a dusty box. Your old shirt still holds your name. Every laugh feels like yesterday. Every tear tastes the same. I still hear your key in the door. I still feel your hand in mine. Time keeps moving, but I'm sure some things stay stuck in the sky. You're the one who sets my soul on fire tonight, burning through the shadows of this quiet life. Every memory's a spark in the dark of my mind. I close my eyes and you're still by my side. You're the one who sets my soul on fire tonight. Late night calls on the kitchen floor. Coffee cold on the second try. We made plans we could not afford, but we swore we would learn to fly. I still hear that song on the radio. Every word cuts, every note glows. If I could turn the car around, I'd drive straight back to those roads. If love is just a passing flame, why do I feel it burning the same? Every year that slips away, your name stays. chair, your record stacked by the hallway door. Dust in the light, it's dancing in pairs, like every slow song we swore was ours. Coffee gone cold by the side of the bed, your faded letter folded soft at the bends, reading the lines that I already know. Still feel your hand on my shadow again, bleeding soul romance. Cut me, then you hold me in your hands. Every scar, every glance, write your name across my heart again. Bleeding soul romance hurts, but I keep running back to that old slow dance. Bleeding soul romance. Photograph curling on the fridge door frame. Bare feet summer, you were stealing my hat. We were too young to say anything right, but somehow we knew not to look back. Did we burn too bright, too fast, or did we just last in different ways? You're the ache that never asks, but answers every lonely day. I try to move on, I try to be strong, but every quiet room plays our song. Feel bleeding soul romance. Cut me, then you hold me in your hands. Every scar, every glance, write your name across my heart again. Bleeding soul romance. Bleeding soul romance. Bleeding soul romance. Old car, dust on the dash, your jacket on the back seat still smells like the past. Small town fading in the mirror, you traced plans on the window, said someday we'll leave here. I'm still lost in your goodbye, frozen in that rearview sky. Every mile just turns me around. Every song brings back that sound. I keep driving, but I find I'm glow. Coffee in your chip cup, radio low. You're no folded by the phone. Don't wait up, you wrote once, then never came home. Still be side by side. I'm still lost in your goodbye. From a borrowed truth, you laughed so hard that the glasses shook. My heart changed hands on that second look. Your jacket smelled like smoke in June. Old jukebox humming some faded tune. You traced my name on the window. Steam said, don't wake me if this is a dream. Between whiskey and you, I can't tell what I'm running to. Is it the burn, is it the bruise, or the way that I once fit next to you? Between the bottle and the past, I keep reaching for what couldn't last. old cafe on the corner still smells like summer rain. Your jacket on that metal chair, my name in your old keychain. You laughed about forever, like we could bend the night. We carved a date into the table, hoping time would treat us kind. Hold my heart tonight like you did back then. Lay your promises on my shaking hands. Even if the morning tears us from this life for one more borrowed moment, hold my heart tonight. I saw your face in a window on a street we used to roam. Two coffees and an empty seat, the past calling me home. Your letter in my pocket, creased where I said goodbye. Ink faded into fingerprints, but your words still burn my mind. Maybe we were too young to know what we had. Still I keep every second folded in the back of my head. If we meet in the quiet where the years fall out of sight, would you take this tired heart and hold it like it's right? Maybe we were too young to know what we had. Still I keep every second folded in the back of my head. If we meet in the quiet where the years fall out of sight, would you take this tired heart and hold it like it's right? coffee cup rings on the table, dust in the air where the sun falls slow. Old Polaroids curled on the counter, every corner says your name in low. Your jacket still hangs by the doorway, sleeves rolled away, you left that night. Radio hums that faded love song, I still mouth your part, it still fits right. Kiss me through goodbye, like we never walk away. Hold me in this almost, where we get one more yesterday. If you're leaving with the sunrise, at least look me in the eye. Love me like it's forever, kiss me through goodbye. I trace your note on the fridge door, ink bled soft from all the times I cried. Back soon written like a promise. Funny how forever never tried. Maybe we were perfect in the past tense, maybe we were better in the dark. But your ghost still dances in the hallway, clicking to the beating of my heart. You left your sweater on my chair, still smells like autumn rain. Polaroids curled at the edges, we were laughing through the grain. I can feel your head on my shoulder, old movie on, almost asleep. Did I hold on too tightly back then? Did I love you too deep? I loved you too deep, past the roots, past the reasons we could keep. Through the hurt, through this right. But the days got sharp around us, little cuts we couldn't see. Guess we both grew different directions from the same old dream. I love you too deep, past the roots, past the reasons we could keep. Through the hurt, through the secrets that we keep. You were under my skin, under everything. I love you too deep. If I pass you on a Sunday by the market where we'd meet, would you smile like nothing's broken, or feel the floor beneath your feet? All the words we never whispered, all the nights I couldn't sleep, still echo in the quiet where your shadow used to breathe. I love you too deep, too deep, too deep. Till the song ran out of inches and the record found its click and hiss. I still play it, soft and slow. I still love you. Too deep, too deep. Empty stage, coffee cold in my hand. They stacked the chairs, swept our names from the stands. Your set list folded in the pocket of my worn out coat. I hum that chorus, every line catches in my throat. After the last chord, I still hear you ringing in the rafters, shaking every room. All of the nights we thought love was a crowd's roar. I'm standing in silence after the last chord. rocket fading from these shadows in the wings. I'd walk to your spotlight just to hear your heart sing. Found an old shirt, still smells like your cologne. Coffee gone cold as the daylight fades at home. I trace the ring on the table where you sat. Every little thing pulls me right back. Love left a scar where your hand used to hold my heart. Faded old Polaroids, but the color still hit me hard. Time keeps on healing till I run into who we were. You walked away, but you stayed, 'cause love left a scar. Red vinyl spins on that cracked turntable hum. We danced in this room, singing way out of tune. Young and dumb, I still hear you laugh in the echo of these walls. I reach for the phone, but I let it fall. I don't hate the hurt, it's the proof that you were real. Like a ghost of warmth in the chill of what I feel. If I could go back, I would choose you. Every mark, even in the dark, you still light this heart. We were kids on that back porch, August air and our cheap wine. You traced hearts in the wood grain, said someday you'll be mine. The radio hummed in the background, your old jacket around my knees. Every chord that I play now still smells like those nights, those dreams. I'm crying through the strings. Every note pulls you closer, every bend, I feel you there. In the spaces between, in the spaces between, I'm crying through the strings. Where your touch used to linger, let the echo confess what my mouth never sings. I'm crying through the strings. Found your face in a shoebox, faded ink on a train ticket. We were running from small town clocks, swore the world had to make room for us. Now the nights feel a bit longer, same moon in a different sky. I keep turning this same old riff just to hear our goodbye. I don't call, you don't write, but I hold you every night. In the fret buzz, in the slide slide, in the shake of my tired right hand. If you ever hear this song in some bar, through the bad sound, know it's you in the background. I'm still reaching across the years. I'm crying through the strings. Old sweater on your chair still smells like autumn rain. Coffee rings on the table where we traced each other's names. You laughed at my bad movies, left your records on my floor. Every song still feels like you walking through that door. Stay until it hurts, till the morning finds us crying. Hold me through the worst, even if we both are lying. A goodbye is coming anyway, let it break in slow reverse. let it slide. You swore you'd never leave me, then you learn how to say goodbye. There's a dent in your old pillow from the way you used to turn. I lie there in the quiet, counting every lesson burned. Maybe we were just too young, too proud to bend, too scared to run. Still I keep a light on low in the window of my soul. If you ever miss this room, it's the way we fumble through. You can find me where it aches, waiting in the space you made, waiting in the space you made. Old t-shirt on the chair, your Polaroid curled at the edge, coffee rings on the table where we used to lean in and confess. You laughed with your whole body, threw your head back, dared me to stay. Now it's pictures in a shoebox and the words I never found to say. Hold me while I fall back into the nights we had it all. When your jacket on my shoulders felt like it could answer every call. If I slip into the dark, back through. I feel it all. Hold me while I fall. We were kids in that borrowed car, seats torn up, but the sky felt large. You traced hearts in the window fog, said, remember this when life gets hard. Cigarette glow on your crooked smile. Radio low, we drove for miles. Every song felt like it knew our names, like it swore we'd never change. Lonely strings cry every time I hear our song, pulling me back to where we both belong. In the echo of that night, I still feel your hand in mine. Lonely strings cry for love we left behind. You moved on to a different town, I stayed here, watch the sun go down. Same old bar with the crooked sign, same old booth, but an empty side. Your old coat on the second chair, I kept it there like a silent prayer. Time moved on, but it left this space where your laugh still fills the place. Lonely strings cry every time I hear our song, pulling me back to where we both belong. In the echo of that night, I still feel your You left your sweater on my chair. Still smells like rain and cheap red wine. We traced our names in window fog, said we had forever. We believe that line. Sunday records on the floor. We watched the dust dance in the sun. You laughed so hard you spilled your drink. Swore that we were broken, but we came undone. Nothing hurts like love when the good times echo in the quiet. Nothing cuts that deep as a goodbye you never saw coming. I can live with every scar I'm thinking of, but nothing hurts like love. I drive past your parents' place. The porch light glows like it's still ours. Your shadow in the upstairs room fades before I find the words, before I park the car. I kept your letters in a shoebox, folded corners, faded ink. I read them when the night gets heavy, then close my eyes and let us be one more time. In that old back seat where you swore you'd never leave. just dancing in gold. Your sweater on the chair back, still warmer than the cold. Kitchen clock ticking over yesterday's plates. We talked until the sunrise. Now the night just waits. Old Polaroids curling on the fridge by the door. Every faded little corner says you've been here before. Whisper my name slow, like you did back then. Let it roll through the quiet. Let it find me again. If the years fall down like the first autumn snow, hold my heart like a secret and whisper my name slow. Songs on the radio, we used to let them play through. I still hum the second verse, always thinking of you. I drive past your old street, windows fog with my breath. Every stoplight feels longer since you left.